Hello everyone, in this video you are going to learn about the basics of the color grading in Premiere Pro. So we have already covered the 4 panels in the Lumetri colors panel of the Premiere Pro, which are very helpful for color grading. If you have not watched those videos, please go ahead, watch them. The link of those are in the description, as well as if you go to my channel and find that playlist, and the playlist is called Basics of Color Grading in Premiere Pro. Alright, so in this video we are going to cover the HSL secondary and vignette. So these are 2 panels which are left. So here basically HSL secondary is to get the perfect skin tone. Alright, so this is helpful for making adjustment to the skin, or we can use this to color grade as well. So let me just first undo the creative one. So this is the basic what we have got, and if we go to this option HSL secondary, first option is over here is the key. If you click on this arrow, that's going to open up these options. So here we have the option to pick a color. So if we click over here and click on the skin, so that's going to select the skin, and with the help of plus icon we can just adjust or add to the skin, and we can, with the help of this minus color picker, or subtract the color from the skin using this subtract color picker option. And at this moment you don't see anything what we have selected. So basically this is for selection of the colors. So we can click on this color versus gray, so that's going to show you us the color which it has selected. You can see this color and this color, and if we want to add more of this, so we can just plus, and that's going to add more of that color. All right, so we can even adjust or subtract some color with the help of this option, and we can click and drag, so that's going to subtract that color from the selection. And we have the option to change this to color and black and white, color of black and white. So this black, that means this area is not selected, and wherever there is color, that area is selected. And then we have the option of white or black. So again, white shows the selected area and the black is the area which is not selected. So we can just click on the plus, and we can just drag and select more of that. And then we have these options. So we have the option to adjust the red color, and all these are options right over here, and we can adjust these sliders to add or subtract the selection. So there is one which is on the bottom, so just drag it, or we can simply drag this as well. Okay, so we can expand or subtract the selection with the help of these one. So we have the option of S as well, U, and this affects the saturation of the color, and this is the lightness. So this affects the lightness of the particular color which we have selected, right? So we can make the selection of this, and thereafter we can uncheck it, and then what we can do, we can just click on this one. That's going to make the selection reverse. So you can see at this moment, let me just make it something like this, and if we click on this reverse icon, so that's going to reverse the color. So whatever color we have selected, so it just selects the opposite of that color, right? So if we just click on again, that's going to do this one, and if we click on the reset, so that's going to reset everything for us. All right, so let me undo it and uncheck this one, and now we have the option to refine this selection. So if we click on this, and you can see there is lots of noise and this artifacts in the image or in the selection. So with the help of denoise, you can see if we drag this up, so that's going to denoise this area, or that's going to remove the noise from the selection. And if we click on the blur, so that's going to blur the hard edges. So that's very important to do any color grading, because the hard edges will make the adjustment or the color correction look very ugly. All right, and then we have the option of this wheel. So now we can adjust this color. So if we have just selected the skin somewhere, and if we click on this one, so that's going to adjust this color, or that's going to introduce this color in that particular area. So we can click on green, yellow or whatever color we want. And if we reverse the selection, so basically that's going to introduce that color in the rest of the area and not in the skin. At this moment it's not going to affect, not working properly because we don't have the perfect selection, right? So this is just for the demonstration. You can spend some more time, and if you want to learn how to smooth out the skin and select a perfect skin, I have already created a video. The link of that is also in the description section below. And with the help of this slider, we can adjust the lightness or brightness or darkness of the selection which we have just created. And then we have the option of, again, the same options which we were having in the basic panel. So we can adjust the temperature, tint, contrast, sharpness and saturation. So we can adjust the temperature, so we can make it more cooler, or we can make it warmer. We can add green tint, or we can add the purple tint. We can adjust the lower down the contrast, or we can increase the contrast. We can sharpen, or we can just take away the sharpness. So this is particularly helpful for the smoothing out the skin. And we can increase the saturation or lower down the saturation. Alright, so this is the basic HSL panel, and these were the options in the HSL secondary panel. And now let me just show you the vignette option. So vignette is basically the dark edges around the image or around the particular clip. So if I just drag this towards the right hand side, that's going to introduce this white. So this is very helpful where you want to show some soul or some after death scene or something like that. And if you drag it towards the left hand side, that's going to introduce the red. So that basically is helpful where you want to draw the eyes of the viewer to a particular point. So that's going to helpful for something like this. So the focus remains on the main subject. And then we have the option to adjust the midpoint. So this is midpoint, and if we drag it towards the right hand side, so that's going to expand that midpoint. And if we drag it towards the left hand side, so that's going to contract the midpoint. And then we have the option of roundness, so we can adjust the roundness of this midpoint. So we can create this kind of effect, or we can create this kind of effect. All right. And then we have the option of feathering. So feathering is basically the sharpness of this circle. So if we just drag it towards the left hand side, you can see this is a very sharp circle. And if we drag it towards the right hand side, so that's going to make it very blurry. So the transition from dark to light, or this black to normal, does not look ugly. All right. And if you just double click it on any of these, so that's going to reset it to default position. Right. And you can again uncheck the vignette option from here. All right. And if I check this one, creative panel. Alright, so these were the basics of the color grading in Premiere Pro. So you can use all of these options and come out with any kind of a film look. And you can use the LUTs presets, or you can download some of the LUTs absolutely free from my website. The link of that is also in the description, and there are certain paid one as well. If you want to support me, please do buy some paid elements as well. So thank you so much. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, hit the like button, leave something in the comments, consider sharing this video with others, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing for more amazing tips, tricks and tutorials. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Till then, keep shooting and unleash the creative in you. Bye bye. And once again, let me remind you that if you want to support me to make more and more free stuff for you guys, then please consider buying my best seamless transition pack, which has at this moment 300 plus transitions and elements which are very useful. Drag and drop transitions and drag and drop elements just like this. This is also a part of best seamless transition pack. At this moment, you can get this best seamless transition pack at up to 70% off. So go ahead, download it, support me, and consider sharing this video with others. And please like, subscribe and share this video. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Till then, keep shooting and unleash the creative in you.